Hey, good morning and welcome to MagHub Monday. I'm your host, Nick Patero, and this is the show where we talk about everything related to MagHub, publishing, media, and sales. Today, we're talking about something that's near and dear to my heart, and that's automation. Specifically, we're looking at outbound prospecting. So, how do you set up a cadence inside the system that's going to automate your to-do list for a certain day? Many of you salespeople out there are likely working a list, whether it's in Excel, you naughty stinkers, or it's in MagHub. Take a look at this video because it's going to help you automate and structure that list for your day so you're reaching out to the most relevant prospects at the most relevant times. We're going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes footage of how Aisling uses a 21-day cadence to structure our outbound prospecting. I'm going to walk through that today and show you what's up. If you're thinking to yourself, but Nick, I don't have automation turned on or I can't access it. First of all, ask your admin to give you access. Ask your manager. They might give you access. They might help you set this up. Okay, so it's a great opportunity for you to take a look at something that might be a little bit foreign to you that's going to help you and your team save loads and loads of time. If you don't have the automation module enabled, reach out to us. We will set up a 30-day free trial for you to give it a go. And if you love it after 30 days and it's saving you loads of time, keep it. If not, no harm, no foul. You can go back to your old way of working a list in Excel, right? But think about how long it takes you to manually create that list. Inside of the automation module, you can tag a contact and they'll automatically show up on your calendar for the cadence for the set amount of days. It's so easy. You're going to save loads of time, and I can't wait to show you. Let's go ahead and get started. Hey everybody, and welcome to my Aisling site. So like I said, I'm going to show you a real live example of how we've set up an automation cadence so that we can structure our outbound prospecting. Step one, create a dynamic attribute for the cadence. Our attribute here, when I do a contact search, is under the contact details, contact tag. We've created a contact tag attribute that we can just slap on any tag that we need to for different cadences or email marketing campaigns or whatever it happens to be. This is our 21-day cadence attribute. Now, if I assign a new contact to this attribute, whether it's a bulk assignment, an import, or something that you do contact by contact, this contact is going to get dropped into that automation workflow that I've already set up. So here's the workflow. It's called 21-day cadence. Pretty straightforward. Naming things is really important in the system so you can get that consistency across the board. So we've got contact workflow. It's published. I'm going to unpublish it so we can take a look at the nitty-gritty details. But what we did here is we said, hey, if a contact has this attribute, then yes or no. So it says contact tag, 21-day cadence. If the answer is yes, then we're going to start this cadence on the left-hand side of the branch. So it says do research, create to do, research, create to do, email, create to do, call number one. All three of these are happening on day one. So as soon as I tag that contact in our cadence, it pops it onto your calendar. Now, once we move beyond those first three, we look at call, leave voicemail. What's the interval from the day the automation workflow starts? When are we scheduling this to do? 1 day into the future. Let's take a look at this. Call number 3, 8 days into the future. Okay, so we did 2 days, call, email, call, email, call, email, then 8 days out. Okay, so that's our cadence here. And we're just trying things out, seeing what works. We're going to create a structured workflow. If the timing seems to make sense, fantastic. If we want to change the timing, it's easy to do. But you can see here that my cadence goes out all the way to 21 days with a breakup email. So it says, hey, here's the breakup email on 21 day. Hey, guess we weren't a good fit. Guess now's not a good time, right? Whatever it happens to be, this is something that you can structure and your messaging will be applied to the cadence itself. Now, we've structured call templates and email templates to help our team create a systematic approach to doing this prospecting. Now, when I go and create an email campaign, or if I need to send email number 3 or email number 4, I send email 301 or 302 or 303, right? Because it's that easy. We want to make it so systematic that you don't even have to think about sending follow-up emails. Now, this is going to automate a lot of the process for you, right? It's going to mail merge your emails, but it's not going to pick up the phone and call your prospect for you. So you still have to make that call. Ideally, you do it through Twilio. inside. Really what this does though, right? So this starts the cadence. Most of the time, once you set this up, you can kind of just let it run in the background. But most of the time, what this is going to do is it's going to create to-dos on your calendar. So if I look at into the future, let's just say next Monday, what does that look like for me? Hear media. Well, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to call Laura. This is call number 6, and I'm supposed to leave a voicemail. Fantastic. Let's see, maybe the 28th. What am I supposed to do here? Hey, email. This is the email that I'm supposed to send to Laura on this specific day because this falls within the cadence. So you build the cadence to your liking. You can avoid weekends if you want to. You can include weekends, totally up to you. But the idea here is that you're building out your list for any given day inside of your calendar. So it's a dynamic list. So it's not like you're constantly managing who's in, who's out. You just show up in the morning and you're ready to go. The other thing too that I love about this is that if you are working a 50 or 100 person list, it's oftentimes easy to let that list kind of slide. 6, 7, 8 days go by and you haven't reached out to anybody on that list because you got busy with other stuff. This is going to help you structure and start maybe 5 contacts at a time or 10 on Monday. Then on Wednesday, you add another 5 or 10. Then on Friday, you add another 5 or 10. So that way, you're never too overloaded with your outbound prospecting because that's not what most of us do all the time, right? You're doing outbound prospecting and you're managing accounts that you've had for years. So this is a piece of the puzzle, and this is a way to help you structure your day so that you can automate it and not have to think about the logistics of managing a list or setting aside time to do prospecting. It's just built into your daily agenda. We'd really love to hear your feedback on what works, what doesn't work. If you've tried it, what you like, what you don't like, reach out directly to me or reach out to our support team. We're always looking to make the product better. So get out there and have a great week, everybody. See you next Monday.